There have been a lot of interesting ninjas in Narutoverse, who unfortunately did not get enough screen time, due to having limited time. And in today's video I want to talk about 10 legendary ninjas, who you probably did not know about. But before starting, I wanna ask you all to like this video and subscribe this channel, cause I spent a lot of time and effort in doing these videos, and would appreciate if you did that. Anyway, I hope all of you have a great day, and let's start the video. I wanna start this list with probably the most famous character from this list, Sakumo Hatake, who was a famous and powerful ninja of Konohakure, who during his lifetime held fame that was said to overshadow even that of the Sennin. He was hailed as a genius shinobi and was praised for his talents in the ninja arts even by the likes of Minato Namikaze, the future 4th Hokage. I am very surprised that Kabuto did not revive him during the 4th Great Ninja World War, where I guess mysterious characters like him make Naruto's lore interesting as it is. The next one in our list is as famous as Kakashi's father, Might Dai, who was a shinobi of Konohakure and was often referred to as the Eternal Genin. In the anime, it was said that Might Dai was not able to use both ninjutsu and genjutsu. He also failed simple missions. Later, it was revealed that his poor performance was due to him secretly training to master the 8 gates every night, which has a common side effect of weakening the user for a prolonged period of time. Despite being Genin ranked, Dai possessed great physical condition and prowess in taijutsu, allowing him to open all 8 gates, although he spent 20 years mastering it. While admitting to it being his only achievement, Dai was competent enough with his abilities to teach the Kinjutsu to his son and later using it to face the entire 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist, and in the anime kill 4 of its members. I guess the reason why Kabuto did not revive him in the war was that he did not know that Dai had fearsome ability like that. Many people think that he is the one who invented the 8 gates technique, but that's not correct. Kisame and Madara have already fought other people with that ability. Kisame has fought 2 of 6th gate guys level before him, and Madara also evidently knows about the gates, which means just like Kisame, he has also fought 8 gates users, which means there are also other legendary taijutsu fighters, and I hope we'll someday hear about them. The next one in our list is Hikaku Uchiha, who I am pretty sure most of you did not know about. He was a member of the Uchiha clan before the founding of the Hidden Leaf. Despite his young age, he was one of the clan's most powerful shinobi and was also endowed with great leadership skills. He possessed the clan's Kekkei Genkai, the Sharingan. His extraordinary talent and power makes me think that he was the previous reincarnation of Indra Otsutsuki, before Madara Uchiha. In the anime, he is the only pre-Konoha Uchiha whose design is not changed from his original manga appearance. I don't really have high hopes that we will ever hear about him again, but my hope is still up. The next one in our list is also a shinobi who I think most of you have never heard about, and that is Toka Senju, who was a kunoichi of the Senju clan prior to the founding of the Hidden Villages. According to the 3rd Naruto databook, she was a close and trusted associate of Hashirama during the time before Konohakure was founded. Though the extent of her skills goes down, she was renowned throughout the world for her prowess with genjutsu. She looks really cool character, and I am really disappointed we never heard about her in the series, and databook is the only source we got about her. Next is Setsuna Uchiha, who was a member of the Uchiha clan during the reign of the 2nd Hokage. He was also a member of the Konoha military police force. Setsuna was an Uchiha shinobi who had doubts about the 2nd Hokage. He planned to reclaim power from the Senju clan. Being part of the Konoha military police force, he was a fairly skilled shinobi and was probably skilled in kenjutsu due to the sword he wielded. He also managed to awaken his clan's Kekkei Genkai, the Sharingan, which granted him many benefits, like the ability to see the chakra flow or copying the techniques he witnessed. Just like Hikaku and Toka, the 3rd Naruto databook is the only source of information we've got about him. It would be interesting to see how he opposed Tobirama Senju, but I guess we'll never hear about him again. Next one is Toroi, who was a famed Kumogakure shinobi. He was a renowned shinobi whose skills earned him enough fame during his lifetime that Kabuto Yakushi eventually chose to reincarnate him to fight for him during the Fourth Shinobi World War. During battle, to keep the use of his hands free, Toroi had a tendency to carry his scrolls in his mouth. His skills in Bukijutsu were held in high regard by his fellow Kuma shinobi, as even his own partner stated he could not hold a candle to Toroi. And while under the impression Musai and Nonota had defeated him themselves, several of their allies were amazed. Toroi possessed the magnet release Kekkei Genkai, which he used together with a selection of metallic weapons, in particular his shuriken. By magnetizing these tools, Toroi could produce a powerful magnetic field within any other object that came into contact with them, which would then attract other magnetic objects towards the target, dramatically increasing the chances of a successful follow-up attack. However, the magnetic force that is generated lessens with each transfer. He was really cool and amazing shinobi. His nickname, Toroi of the Magnet Release, makes me think that he could be the best user of that Kekkei Genkai. He was reincarnated in the 4th Great Ninja World War, but I would love to see more of him. The next one in our list is Sasuke Sarutobi, who was a renowned shinobi from Konohakure's Sarutobi clan. Sasuke was a member of the Sarutobi clan and became famous for his extraordinary talent. At some point, he became the father of Hiruzen Sarutobi, who inherited his father's aptitude for ninjutsu. During a conversation with Byuko Sarutobi and Kushino Uzumaki, Mikoto Uchiha noted that she named her son after Sasuke in the hopes that the boy would become a splendid ninja, just like his namesake. Though little is known of Sasuke's abilities, he was renowned for his exceptional talent with ninjutsu, something his son Hiruzen, who was then known as the god of shinobi, inherited. Next one in our list is Hanzo, who was a legendary shinobi and the leader of Amegakure during his lifetime. Hanzo was easily recognized as one of the strongest ninja in history, and an icon to the whole shinobi world. At his peak, Hanzo single-handedly defeated and killed an entire shinobi squad, except the soon-to-be-named Senin, whom he spared for surviving his initial attack. His power was such that Jiraiya expressed intense shock, learning that he had been defeated, least of all by a single person. This defeat, however, was partially attributed to his skills becoming weak from lack of training, something that even Pain commented on just before killing him. He was one of the strongest ninja in the history, but unfortunately not many people talk about his strength. Next one is the 3rd Kazekage, who was the leader of Sunogakure and is hailed as the village's strongest Kazekage ever. After studying the Jinchuriki of Shukaku of the time, he recreated its sand manipulation powers by combining his own magnetic chakra and iron powder, which produced the Iron Sun technique. At some point, Sasori kidnapped and killed the 3rd Kazekage in order to turn him into a human puppet. According to Sasori, the effort involved in the 3rd's capture made it his favorite puppet. Sungakure was not aware of what Sasori had done and searched earnestly for his whereabouts. However, with the ongoing war, the village was forced to choose a 4th Kazekage, though they still attempted to search him for in later years. It was not until the start of the 5th Kazekage's reign did his fate become known. The 3rd was undoubtedly a powerful shinobi. He is hailed as the strongest Kazekage in the village's history, and even Sasori, an Akatsuki member, claimed that he had trouble killing him. He also appeared to have possessed a high-level intelligence, as he was able to comprehend the One Tail's unique powers, and produce his own version of the same, thus creating Iron Sand. We don't really know many things about him, even including his name. Shinki makes me think that we will hear more about him in Boruto, since those two share the same Kekkei Genkai ability. And the last one in our list is Ebizo, who is called as Honored Grandfather by the Suna villagers and is highly revered in Sunogakure. He and his older sister Chiyo are known as the Honored Siblings. Though little is known of his skills, it was stated that he has a strong and analytical mind that served him and Sunogakure well during the previous shinobi wars, and even in his old age. Anyway, I guess this is all for today. There are also other strong and interesting ninjas, who you probably don't know, and if you want, I can do a second part of this topic.